2026 Honda GB500, the classic Honda we've been waiting for. What if Honda brought back one of its most iconic retro motorcycles and gave it a modern twist for 2026? Well, motorcycle fans, today on BikeFusion, we're talking about the highly anticipated 2026 Honda GB500, a motorcycle that could bring classic Honda character, simple mechanical charm, and modern everyday usability into one beautiful package. But there's one important thing we need to clear up right away. As of July 2026, Honda has not officially listed a 2026 GB500 in its US motorcycle lineup. So while the GB500 name has generated serious interest and there are plenty of reports and discussions surrounding a possible return, we should treat many of the details you're about to hear as expectations, reports, or speculation rather than confirmed US specifications. And honestly, that makes this bike even more interesting. So, what could a new Honda GB500 look like, how could it perform, and, most importantly, would it make sense for American riders? Let's get into it. Design: old school Honda, modern attitude. First, let's talk about the design. The original Honda GB500 Tourist Trophy became known for its beautiful cafe racer-inspired styling. It was never about excessive bodywork or futuristic electronics. Instead, it focused on a clean fuel tank, round headlight, classic proportions, exposed mechanical components, and a minimalist single-seat look. That philosophy is exactly what makes the GB name so attractive today. If Honda brings the GB500 back, we could expect a motorcycle that looks dramatically different from modern sport bikes. Imagine a sculpted retro fuel tank, a round LED headlight, wire spoke or classic style wheels, a slim seat, simple side panels, and a clean exhaust system. It could look like a motorcycle from another era, but with the reliability and modern engineering riders expect from Honda today. And that combination could be extremely appealing in the American market. Engine and performance. Now we get to the biggest question. What would power the 2026 Honda GB500? Honda has not officially released US specifications for a 2026 GB500, so there is no confirmed American horsepower, torque, top speed, or final engine configuration that we can responsibly quote as official. However, the idea behind a modern GB500 makes a lot of sense. A mid-size, air-cooled single-cylinder engine would perfectly match the motorcycle's character. It wouldn't need to produce massive horsepower. Instead, the goal would be strong low and mid-range torque, a satisfying exhaust note, simple operation, and relaxed real-world performance. And that is exactly where a bike like this could shine. This wouldn't be a motorcycle designed to compete with a superbike. It would be designed for riders who enjoy the actual experience of riding. Twist the throttle, feel the engine respond, shift through the gears, and enjoy the road. That's the kind of motorcycle many riders are looking for today. Riding experience. If Honda gets the weight and chassis right, the GB500 could be an excellent motorcycle for city streets, back roads, and weekend rides. The riding position would likely be more upright and relaxed than a modern supersport, while still giving the rider that classic cafe racer feeling. And because a motorcycle like this would likely focus on simplicity rather than extreme performance, it could be approachable for a wide range of riders. For American riders, that's important. You don't always need 100 horsepower to have fun. Sometimes, a lightweight motorcycle with predictable handling and usable torque can be more enjoyable on everyday roads. Picture yourself riding through California canyon roads, cruising through small-town America, or taking a Sunday morning ride through the countryside. That's where the GB500 could make sense. Technology and features. Of course, this is 2026. So even a retro Honda would probably need some modern touches. We could expect LED lighting, modern fuel injection, updated braking hardware, and contemporary emissions equipment if Honda actually brings the model to the US. A digital or semi-digital instrument cluster could also be possible, although a classic analog-style tachometer would fit the GB500 personality perfectly. And personally, that's what I would want. Not every motorcycle needs a giant touchscreen. Sometimes, simplicity is the technology. A clean instrument panel, good brakes, reliable fuel injection, ABS, and a comfortable chassis could be more than enough. Comfort and practicality. Now, is the GB500 going to be a touring motorcycle? Probably not, but that doesn't mean it couldn't be practical. A reasonably comfortable seat, manageable weight, good fuel economy, and a simple engine could make it an excellent everyday motorcycle. The biggest limitation would probably be highway performance. A mid-size single-cylinder motorcycle can be perfectly enjoyable around town and on secondary roads, but riders who regularly spend long periods at high interstate speeds may want something larger. And that's okay. The GB500 wouldn't need to be everything for everyone. Its purpose would be character. Price, the big question. Now let's talk about pricing. Because Honda has not officially announced a US 2026 GB500 MSRP, there is no confirmed American price that we can give you right now. But pricing could make or break this motorcycle. If Honda positions it aggressively against other retro and middleweight motorcycles, the GB500 could become a very attractive option for American riders. The key would be giving buyers that premium classic appearance without pushing the price too close to larger and more powerful motorcycles. Honda already has several 2026 motorcycles in the US market, including the CB500 Hornet, CBR500R, and NX500, showing that the 500cc category remains important in Honda's lineup. A GB500 could offer something those bikes don't: pure retro personality. Final thoughts. So, would I want to see the Honda GB500 return to America? Absolutely. The motorcycle market has changed dramatically, and riders are increasingly interested in machines that offer personality instead of simply chasing horsepower numbers. The original GB500 has become a cult favorite among enthusiasts, and a modern interpretation could fit perfectly into today's retro motorcycle scene. But there is still a major question. Will Honda officially bring a new GB500 to the United States? Right now, we don't have an official US announcement to confirm that. So, if you've been waiting for this motorcycle, keep your expectations realistic and watch for official information from Honda. But if Honda does bring it back, the GB500 could be one of the most interesting retro motorcycles in its class. It could combine classic cafe racer styling, a simple midsize engine, modern reliability, and the kind of riding experience that reminds us why we fell in love with motorcycles in the first place. And honestly, that sounds like a pretty great recipe. So, what do you think? Would you buy a new Honda GB500 if Honda officially launched it in the United States? Would you choose it over a Honda CB500 Hornet, Royal Enfield, or another retro motorcycle? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this motorcycle review, make sure you're subscribed to BikeFusion for more Honda news, new motorcycle reviews, upcoming models, specifications, and everything happening in the world of two wheels. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one. This is BikeFusion, and we'll see you on the road.